Hi, everybody. Jamie with Bring Home Denver, your local neighborhood experts here, and I'm joined with one of our lender partners, Ericka York, with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Thanks for joining us today, Ericka.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about your team and what you guys do?
I started in the mortgage industry in 2002, so it's been 20 years. I've been with Fairway since 2012. Our team, what I love about us is I have my small team of loan partner and loan assistants, and they're here with me. And so is the rest of our team, underwriters, processors, closers. I can just walk right out my door and ask my closer, do we have funding conditions or what is the deal? So that's the biggest advantage for me is after being in the business this long and being from a broker to banker or anything is that everybody is right here and we will all work together very well. So it's great. I just love them. Love my team.
Awesome. Well, it's always great working with you, so thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.
Now, we've heard a little bit about conforming loan limits and how that's changed recently.
Yes.
Can you shed some light on that and explain kind of what the changes have been and what that means for clients?
Yeah. So conforming loan limits is a certain maximum loan that you can get that the big buckets of money, Fannie and Freddie, that everybody hears about, will warrant. So they will do, it's called conventional lending. This loan limit went up this year from $647,200 to $726,200. So it was a very big jump. And why that is such good news is, let's say you're a first-time home buyer, you can now buy up to $748,000 with as little as 3% down.
Wow.
If you were going to borrow above that $647,200 last year, you would have had at least put 10% down. So it just opens up a lot more opportunities for buyers that either want to sell and buy, or first-time home buyers, or even investment opportunities that they can buy more house with less money down.
Oh, this is great news.
Yeah, it's awesome. So easier guidelines, the jumbo world, as they called it, above that conforming loan limit, has a lot stricter guidelines, so it just opens up a lot of advantages.
Now, these loan limitations, the conforming loan limits went up in all the counties in the Denver metro area, right?
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Across the nation. And then even government loan limits went up. So there should be, it should be easy to find online if you look up your county and see if it changes at all for government loans. But across the nation they went up, so it's great.
That's great news.
For our area, it's really, really good news since we live in a little bit higher price
We're in
area.
Denver, absolutely. So what are you seeing as a forecast for the next couple of months with interest rates, loans, real estate in general? We'd love to get your expert opinion on that.
Okay. Well, rates follow inflation. A lot of people don't realize that, but now that we've seen lower inflation numbers, we have seen a little bit of break in interest rates, and they expect that to continue through the spring. So that is a great advantage for buyers right now because we've kind of hit this sweet spot where sellers still have a lot of equity, buyers still have advantages like seller paid closing costs, a little bit of a softer market, and buy downs. The seller can pay to buy down the interest rate. So now that we've seen lower interest rates, it allows them to get back in the fours even for that first year. There's just a lot of advantages, and then we'll continue to see rates drop through the spring. I think it's still a great time all the way around because we just have this little bit of advantage on both sides.
Absolutely. Those rates in the fours, that's with the 2-1 buy down strategy.
Yeah, with the 2-1 buy down, yeah. Absolutely. So it's 2% lower your first year, 1% lower your second year, and then the projection is that you're going to be able to refinance and get out of that initial note rate.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
How are some of your buyers winning by using you with Fairway?
So we still are closing very fast. We can close in as little as 10 days. That is truly helping. You wouldn't think right now with a little bit of a softer market, but it is because sellers want to get under contract so they can find their next house or close on it. And then there's a lot of vacant houses that want to get closed quick. So 10-day closings are really, really a big advantage right now. We also still put everyone through underwriting up front. so that the underwriter actually writes the pre-approval letter, and that is very solid for the buyer to let the seller know we're done, all we need is a house.
Great.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it really helps, and there's still a little bit of competitiveness out there, so it really helps that you become the winning deal, and also just so the sellers are very comfortable in accepting your offer.
Well, every house, every transaction is different, so
So different.
it's finding the right team that works to get that done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we loved having you. We've loved working with you. And how do people get in touch with you if they want to chat more about these
Yeah.
products, programs, what's happening?
Yeah, so my email is theyorkteam@fairwaymc.com, and also reach out to Jamie. He's a great agent. We worked together for a few years, so he'll have my information too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.